Hi folks, Marcus here and serving you episode 63 of Crowd Observations. And I thought this is a good thing, but this van driver there does whatever he can to get away. It can't be so bad, can it? Nah, he only wanted to get away from the dashcam. Oi, that was a close one, but this isn't even about that. Not one, but two people going for a completely wrong turn, and another one to come. Traffic is flowing nicely right here. We get a speed limit of 70 kph because of a school around, we even got a speed trap for it, and we get somebody who apparently left his brain in the other car. Can't tell about you, but I say he deserves being stuck there for a moment, because now he needs to let loads of cars go before he can go on. Oh boy, we got a case of a sudden exit. Nothing too uncommon, right? Well then, take a look at this clip, which is not only very uncommon, but also pretty much ridiculous. The van over there moves left and cuts off the following car a little. In this car, there seem to be pretty angry people. I'm gonna have the clip run for a second. You saw that? The passenger was throwing a full beverage can at the other car at 140 kph. The can didn't hit anything, but still, just what is wrong with people? You need to go apeshit for every little thing that happens? I am a cyclist. And I am not suicidal, unlike others it seems.
Sag mal, bist du noch ganz dicht, du Vogel?
Signaling makes sense. But you need to make it right. The girl did look and saw the car, gave an extremely short signal and swerved over. Girl, the signal needs to be a bit longer than this for drivers to be able to react to it. Here we got a proper ghost rider. Oh well, this bridge doesn't seem to be very appealing for cyclists, so he's being creative. With a bike, slightly bad things can happen. But with a car, things can turn out a lot worse. Like when you're entering a one-way road in the wrong direction. Those arrows on the ground should have been a very clear indicator for this guy to not drive in here. But too bad you can't buy competence in bottles. Never mind me, I identify as a pedestrian.
Ja, genau.
Okay, ich hab gedacht, das
Some people are not giving the slightest of a shit. Watch those buddies here, not giving any shits. They keep all their shits for themselves, carrying them around in the rucksack and these bags. Keep an eye on the oncoming van.
Oh, ja, mach die Oma platt. Geil.
Yep, that was not the smartest move, but aside from that, what kind of a complicated intersection is this here?
Rechts vor links. Was war das denn?
Back on the freeway, let's mess with trucks again. Remember that all trucks here got a radar system which automatically brakes or lowers the speed when somebody decides to push their ass too close in front of them. However, that was not the biggest dick around.
Alter, nicht wirklich, oder? Alter.
German driving education has very simple tricks to offer for handling such things. Aside from simply moving your goddamn head to check your shoulder, you only need to keep driving left until you see the truck appearing in your inner rear mirror. When that happens, you can feel assured that you've got enough distance to the truck for moving over. Not only happening to trucks, but all the time to cars as well. This is a bad cutoff, but we got to admit that the frickin' Audi is pushing like an evil madman.
Hola.
I think we agree that this is some of the worst weather to cycle in. Certainly very important to have some proper lights in those circumstances, and while I am saying that, did you see the cyclist without lights? Incompetence and obliviousness are piling up. One car entering the other road on the wrong side, and this BMW just following mindlessly like a lemming. I am wondering though, how can you enter such a road on the wrong side if you don't happen to coincidentally be a Brit? It should be against your entire nature. Now isn't that some smart delivery? But bigger pipe needs bigger ride. Here comes your daily dose of ignorance. Left lane is for straight traffic and left turns, right lane is only for right turns. But for this majesty over here, this queue is way too long and he simply takes this lane for a left turn, which has obviously been built for him personally.
Wir wollen rechts, der will geradeaus.
Ja, dann steht er ein bisschen falsch, oder was? Ja, aber
Dann warte doch, Daniel.
das kann doch nicht wahr sein.
Kann sich aber auch aufregen.
Ah, 2005 potato cam. Awesome! Speed limit is 50 kph, by the way. Another case where the camera is complaining, flashing and honking, and suddenly the guy in a big hurry has time for stopping and apparently wants to mess with our man. Too bad we are getting away from this nutcase beforehand. In Germany, yellow road markings have higher priority than white ones. This should be a simple concept. But the number of colors doesn't matter really. People can't even deal with normal markings.
Bist du denn dumm?
Priority to right counts for every kind of vehicle, and for the ones who didn't recognize much, there comes a bike to our left, so it's to the right of oncoming traffic. Those cars would be mandated to stop for the bike, but who cares anyway? Bigger vehicle means bigger right-of-way, apparently. Sometimes you just can't be asked to have this glaring light from the traffic lights in your face and you gotta place yourself somewhere else on the road. You usually get to see this with other people. Let's take a look at how this feels when you are in the wrong car.
Scheiße. Falsch.
Sechstes Kapitel. Sechstes Kapitel.
Oh Mann, ey! Oh Mann, ey!
Durch die Pferdeweide kommen.
Oh Mann, ey, falsch! Mann, ey! Mann, ey!
Try to stay relaxed in traffic. Germany is littered with roadwork zones on the Autobahn and such areas are way too common. Being able to stay in your lane would certainly help though. Elephants for you! Some may understand what this means. It means the end of this episode. If you don't feel served well enough, don't worry, we got loads of episodes. Masses of material for you to watch. All available from the playlist you see on screen. Check it out. Until next episode, it won't take too long.